Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, to the Divine Mother, and all sages and saints, and to each of you, divine soul, watching today's satsang. We are currently studying the Holy Scripture, Mysticism of Devi Mahatmya, worship of God as Mother. Commentaries by my Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So today we'll be covering the final part of the mystic meaning of Maha Saraswati and her destruction of the demons. So we were talking about Rakta Bija yesterday and the mystic meaning of that demon and the impact. We'll continue that study today. So the great tongue of the Devi is the Brahmakara Vritti. Brahmakara Vritti means our thoughts that are flowing towards God. The intuitive function of the mind that flows towards Brahman or the absolute self. An aspirant develops the vision that no matter where his mind goes, the leaping tongue of the Devi laps up his thought waves, and his externalized vision is given a death blow, which means the Devi comes to support him tremendously. He develops the vision that there is nothing but Brahman, which is the absolute self behind every object. Thus, intuitive vision renders the outgoing movement of the mind ineffective, which is wonderful because the idea is to internalize ourselves. Vyuthana or outgoing impressions begin to diminish and finally become extinct. Thus, Rakta Bija is destroyed, paving the way to the ultimate victory over ignorance itself and the attainment of self realization, which is the sincere goal of every spiritual aspirant. The destruction of the outgoing tendencies of the mind is a matter of universal rejoicing because the internalized or intuitive mind is the source of all that is good, beautiful, and sublime in this world. So, in this stage of the story of the Devi, we then relate it to the Kundalini Shakti or the mystic energy centers located in the body. So, Kundalini has passed now from the heart center to the Vishuddhi Chakra, which is in the throat center, and then from the throat it is moving towards the Agya Chakra or the command center. Agya means to command, and this is where the Rudra Granthi or the knot of avidya resides. Ignorance resides in Agya Chakra. Herein lies the castle of the demons Shumbha and Nishumbha, the source of I-ness and mindness. So remember, in the previous studies we had talked about the three knots that perpetually tie the soul. These are also strong fetters, which is the Karma Granthi, Karma Granthi, Kama Granthi, and now we are studying Rudra Granthi or Jnana Granthi. These stories of the Devi reveal facts of the spiritual battle in the deepest recesses of one's being. The demons are subtle, the powers of the goddesses penetrating and sublime. So there's a lot of effort and a lot of fine details that are addressed. The emergence of Kaushiki Devi or Saraswati Devi from Uma Devi symbolizes the emergence of the highest manifestation of the goddess in the higher planes of struggle along the spiritual path. So that is to be expected. Struggle, effort, constant tapasya, that's all a byproduct of our journey itself. Maha Saraswati is the highest manifestation of the goddess for destroying ignorance and thereby asmita and mamata. So symbolized by Shumbha and Nishumbha, which is ego. Asmita means ego and Mamata means mindness. So may Goddess Saraswati be propitious to all of us and conduct us towards the supreme success in life, liberation from the cycles of birth and death. And the mantra for propitiating Saraswati Devi or to adore her is a very simple one. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. So let's think of this mantra, think of Goddess Saraswati and chant it, and this mantra also increases our intellect and our musical abilities, talents, and spiritual inclinations. This is Swami Nikhilananda. I hope you're enjoying this holy scripture, and if you are, please continue to support and share this video with others, and subscribe or um, share this knowledge with others. Most importantly, that is the essence of Sanatana Dharma. So people who are lost in stress or in running from one place to another without really knowing that they have a rich treasure within themselves, then you can be a guiding light to them as well. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.